Reviews. Welcome to Super Important Reviews. My name is Steve, and today for our little hodgepodge review, we're going to be going over the 1994's Power Rangers Eye Guy villain character. This is from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. Actually, probably one of my favorite villains from the series. I just thought he was a very eye-catching character, if you will. Just like, I don't know. His whole thing was like he captures, what's the character's name? Willie? In his eyeball. And it's like one of those like gyrosphere circus things. Like the carnival machine thing. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. But anyways, it looks fun. And I never understood why the kid was in such terror. I was always kind of jealous as a kid that he got to be stuck inside of this guy's optical illusion, if you will. But anyways, for these hodgepodge videos, these are unedited. And okay, you can stay on the ground. And also are available on Patreon before they are available over here on YouTube. So if you guys like to help support the channel and see stuff early, like this guy, because he definitely sees all. Make sure to go check it out. $1 gets you into the videos. We also have a bunch of other tiers, stuff like that. Link in the description below. But anyways, currently, as you guys can see, he's already opened up out of his cardboard prison. I got this guy actually fairly recently. The guy actually quite a few of these not too long ago, just because I never really had much of the bad guys as a kid. I remember I definitely had an eye guy, but I don't recall this thing when I bought it. That and also the eye chest missiles were missing on mine. I think I want to say we got it at like a resale shop, and I think like whoever had it snipped the ropes off so you could shoot the eyes farther. Because to be fair, like if you took these off, it would look more visibly appealing. But as a kid's toy, I kind of always appreciated that it has these strings here, which also you can adjust accordingly. But then you don't lose these, because I definitely seen a lot of eye guys missing these things, and it's like, how the heck do you miss these things if they're attached to ropes? Well, it's because kids probably cut them off because they didn't like having the rope here, and then they lost the eyes. But anyways, going over his details and his accessories, starting with the eye scepter here, which you guys can see is not painted at all, but you do get the eye here, this very fleshy rod with kind of looks like little fingers on the ends. I want to say there's some paint here, but I do believe they are eyeballs. As you can see, there's some detailing here to support that idea. But what I think this is supposed to be is, because in the episode there's like the flying eyeball around, I think this is supposed to be that, and then you just kind of have it standing. But this one, like, it's a flat table, doesn't really do the trick. You can actually get him to hold on to it. You kind of can pinch it in his hand so he can use it kind of like a scepter weapon, if you will. Doesn't work great, but it's an option. Also, this can come off as well, so you don't have to actually have this hooked into here. I don't really know why you would. Because I don't think he has a place that you can actually store it. Because also for his other accessory, and then I'll double check, but I don't think this will actually fit in there either. But he has his little eye missiles here, which in the episode he does shoot them out of his chest, which is actually pretty sweet to see some TV show accurate weapons, if you will. Oh, I'm tired. But anyways, for the back here, it's got this little button here. You just push it, shoots the eyeballs out. And I was thinking this might actually be able to click into there, but sadly no. And then when you put them in, they're just kind of held into here by these little sliding bits of plastic, and then just push that, good to go. For the actual figure here, what's cool, it actually has articulation here at the top of the head, so you can get the giant eye exposed, which looks great. It's got a lot of nice bloodshot redness to it. Some more reds on the outside. Kind of would like maybe seeing a little bit more color variety there. Maybe actually having the whites on the outside. I get that it's just a lot easier to just paint it all red. And to be fair, with the way the figure looks in its entirety, the red does kind of, I think, stand out more being consistently red throughout the entire eye, but I think the match would show a little better. It would have been cool. It's also got a little bit of fangs around the eyes as well, which I would imagine would be a bit of a pain, a bit of an eyesore, if you will. You got the fangs here on the undersection as well. And then the figure is just entirely eyes. Eyes everywhere, all the time. But it's just little red dots everywhere. So I guess you could also say they're like frog eggs, if you will. Just has the pupils here on the missile portions as well. And he's got like the little tube eyes coming around the side here, just like you've seen in the show. He's got eyes for his fingers, eyes on his knuckles. Just eyes appear. Sadly, nothing on the bottom of his foot though. It's got eye toes though. For his articulation, arms can rotate all the way around. Again, we went over the mouth, and the legs are on ball joints, so you get nice playability there. A little bit of wiggle. Like, I think overall he's easily one of the more stand up and displayable ones, because a lot of the ones I have tend to tip over on me, but this guy gives you a little bit more play with the legs. And I'll just show you guys next to a Lightning Collection figure, just in case you were thinking about maybe trying to acquire these guys or go and scale with them. Definitely don't, which kind of sucks. I mainly wanted these guys just so when the wedding anniversary figures comes out, I have a bunch of them to kind of sit around the Rita and Lord Zed. But not going to work out quite that way, but I already kind of knew what I was getting to begin with. And if you guys are looking to try to pick one of these up, I recommend it. Super cool, super nicely detailed. Usually these guys actually aren't very expensive. For the most part, I see them like still in packaging for like 20 bucks, 20 bucks. Like I got this guy for $5 with all his parts. So it's not super uncommon, hard to find. And if you guys are into Power Rangers, definitely one of the more, I think, iconic villains from the original series. But anyways, that's it for this video. Make sure to help us defeat those Kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We also have an Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. If you guys like to keep up to date with the channel and donate, we greatly appreciate it. And see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.